3 questions you must have answered before you hire an attorney. Hi, I'm Bill Farias, founder of Farias Family Law, and we meet with people regularly who are headed toward divorce and are on the brink of making a decision about which firm to hire. And so I tried to put myself in the client's shoes and to think about the 3 questions that I would ask an attorney, and these questions would help me gauge whether this attorney and this law firm is the right fit for me. So the 3 questions are centered around goals, finance, and philosophy. So first, goals. I think it's very important for a client to ask an attorney, what are reasonable goals that I should aim for in this divorce? And the reason that's important is because it's very easy for a law firm to promise the moon and the stars to attract people. But when you ask about reasonable goals specifically, it's more likely to trigger the firm making an effort to weed out goals that are not attainable or are not a particularly good fit for your circumstances. And so what you want to look for here is nuance. You want to hire a firm that is going to be real with you, that is going to tell you when you have a goal that's not attainable, and that helps you focus on what's most important and is attainable and reasonable. And so when you ask this question, just listen to what the attorney says, and you want to listen for these factors. Is the attorney specifically telling me about things that are not attainable and unreasonable? And that's a good sign in some cases, in many cases, because again, it's very easy for a firm to just promise you everything. And does the attorney have a specific focus on the goals that are the best fit for you? And that's another thing you want to be aware of, is when you are telling a law firm your story and explaining what's most important, you want essentially the law firm or the attorney you're talking to spit that back, in the sense that you want to make sure that they actually listened and that they're going to focus on what's most important to you. So are they giving you information about what's most important to you and aiming toward the goals that matter to you, and weeding out what's not attainable and being honest and transparent about what's not attainable? Those are some questions that I would be asking myself as I'm listening to what the attorney is saying. The next thing you want to ask about is the finances. A good divorce firm is not cheap, okay? You, like in many other things in life, you get what you pay for. And so what you want to do here is to make sure that there is transparency about billing and how it works. So ask questions about how the firm bills, how often you'll be getting invoices. Is there a certain amount of money that has to be in trust moving forward? So ask some questions about the finances. Don't be afraid, and listen to what the attorney is saying. If it's very general or broad or vague and they're uncomfortable talking about money, then that's a red flag. An attorney should be able to tell you right off the bat, first of all, if there are any contested issues, then if an attorney is promising you a certain total price, that's a red flag, right? Because the reality is that sometimes things go sideways and cases take longer than anticipated. And when they're taking longer and requiring more work, the firm's going to need to get paid. And so if there are significant contested issues and the lawyer or the person at the law firm is giving you a set price, that is a red flag, right? It might be what you want to hear at that time because you want some certainty in price, but be very careful because this can be a trap. You're either grossly overpaying or underpaying, and the firm's going to end up being reluctant to do the work. So make sure that there is at least clarity and transparency and detail about how they bill and how their billing works. Finally, you want to ask about the firm's philosophy. And what this goes to is what the firm is about and what they provide that's of the highest value. So some firms are about speed, some firms are about aggressive litigation, some firms are about quality client service. So you want to ask the law firm owner, what is special about your firm? What is it about your philosophy that would help me navigate this case? And that's very important because you want to find a good fit for you. So, for example, people that come to us and are all about fighting and being ultra aggressive with no real concrete goals in mind, with just the aim of battling their spouse, then we're not interested in those cases. There are attorneys who are a good fit for that and operate that way, but we don't do it that way. Our philosophy is about quality client service. It's about making sure that the communication is top-notch, that the product we deliver is top-notch, and doing the best we can for our client and keeping them involved and informed every step of the way. So you want to make sure that the philosophy, first of all, if there is no philosophy, that's a little bit dangerous. But if there is, you want to make sure it's a philosophy that's a good fit for you. So these are the questions I would ask an attorney. If you have any questions about this or anything else related to family law, you can contact us at 508-675-0464. You can email us at info@fariasfamilylaw.com. And if you found this video helpful, you can subscribe to our channel, share it with anyone you think might benefit from it, and you can find us on social at Farias Family Law. Thank you. Have a good day.